Hello friends, welcome to KSP Academy. Last class we discussed the basic functioning of circuit breaker. In the circuit breaker, the basic important thing is that arcing phenomena will take place. What is actually arcing phenomena? To do the arcing phenomena, what you have to do? What is the major role? What are the good things will go into this? To reduce the arcing phenomena, what are the precautions we have to take to reduce the arcing phenomena? That we will discuss one by one. So what is arcing phenomenon actually? So generally I told you the circuit breaker functioning is that. So circuit breaker it is consisting of two contacts. One contact is called as fixed contacts which are connected to a power supply line. Then after that other contacts we are having a moving contacts. This is called as a moving contact. Therefore followed by you are connected by your load. How to close here? It is comes under load. Load is there. Under normal operating condition, fixed contacts, moving contacts, this is generally fixed contact, moving contacts. Under normal operating condition, two contacts are closed. Therefore, current will come and current will go. Things will happening very smoothly. Unfortunately, then there is a fault will occur. Then there is a fault will take place here due to this line to ground fault will take place. Example, that time excess current will flowing through this fixed contacts and moving contacts to the transmission line. That when there is a fault occur, I told you already, relay we have a device, sensing device which will senses the problem. Then there is a line to ground fault occur. That time that relay will give a trip signal to the circuit breaker. The relay will give trip signal to circuit breaker. Therefore, what I have to do means in circuit breaker, the moving contacts means this moving contact should be separated. So therefore, the moving contact should be going to be separated. So moving contacts move with some distance to isolate your things. It's called a moving contact should separate. When there is a high current, high voltage and high current will flowing through the contacts, when your contacts are separated, then there is a arc will strike in between takes place. Therefore, arc will takes due to this arc will takes place. How arc will takes place means the high current and voltage will takes place. In between there is a gap will takes place. Example, before the arc, how the arc will formation I will explain it is. The fixed contacts, moving contacts are separated. Then when moment they are separating high voltage and high currents, therefore potential difference will be created in between. In between we have air molecules, ionization, air molecules, all these things will be there, gases will be takes place. In between oil will takes place. Therefore, due to that potential difference will create, this potential difference will be ionized the air molecules between fixed contacts and moving contacts. High voltage, high potential difference between fixed contacts and moving contacts, which will be ionized the air molecules between fixed contacts and moving contacts. Therefore, that ionized air, therefore it acts like a free electrons. Therefore, it will provide a partial path between a fixed contacts and moving contacts. Therefore, again there is a current will flowing through the fixed contacts to the moving contacts. Even though the circuit breakers or contacts are opened, the current is flowing through this due to the arc is created between fixed contacts and moving contacts. So this is not a safe operation. Even though you are opening fixed contact, moving contacts, circuit breaker open, but due to the arc will takes place, some amount of current will flowing through this, the equipment may be chances to damage. It is not isolating. So this phenomenon is called arcing phenomena. To reduce this arcing, it means you have to be compensate complete, you have to remove this complete arc to complete isolate. So we have different things will take place generally. So arc we have some properties. You have to see once properties of arc. Properties of arc. So your arc is proportional to number of free electrons. Number of free electrons. If therefore more number of electrons between fixed and moving contacts, arc will going to be more. Next, arc is inversely proportional to area of cross section. Therefore, area of cross section of contacts are more. Therefore, arc will rest. If your contacts will be more, the arc will be going to be reduced. It means more cross section area means more number of electrons will go. That's what things will be there. Arc. Next, one more thing. Arc is having negative resistance properties. Negative temperature coefficient. We can say that. Negative temperature coefficient. Arc is having negative temperature coefficients. It means when the temperature increases, free electrons will increases, automatically resistance decreases. Therefore, resistance or arc is decreases when temperature is increases. Therefore, arc is having a negative temperature coefficient will take place. So, therefore, due to the arc, definitely we are getting a problem. To reduce arcing phenomena, we have two methods. So, methods to reduce the arc, we have two methods. One is high resistance method. High resistance method. Second one called a current zero method. Current zero method. This current zero method also call it as low resistance method. Low resistance method. Two methods we are having. High resistance method and low resistance method. Low resistance method also called a current zero method. So high resistance method means we have to be provide fixed contacts moving on in between arc will takes place. You have to increase the resistance of arc. Automatically the arc will going to be down. Arcing current will going to be down. So that's a high resistance method. How to provide a high resistance? So I think we know that R is proportional to rho L by A. If lengthening the arc, first method is increase the length of the arc. So small length is there. If you increase the arc, so arc is small length. If you provide your arcing length will be there. So arc you provide like this. So there will be chances for cutting your arc. So lengthening the arc one method is there. To increase the arcing length, we have to use arc splitters. Arc splitters we are having. By providing arc splitters, we are providing the air like arc splitters. We are providing a forcible air. We are providing that forcible air will touch this arc. This arc will go into top. It may be cutting into two pieces. Therefore, it will isolate fixed contacts and moving contacts. Arc splitters we can use and lengthening the arc. The one more thing is reduce the cross section area. So area of the contact should be reduced. Therefore, small cross section area, the resistance should be increased. In such a way, we can reduce this arcing phenomenon. Next, one more case. The generally high resistance method we can use. The node point is AC and DC supply. AC power supply and DC power supply. Both cases we can use high resistance method. We can use AC power supply, DC power supply. One more important point. Circuit breaker is a concept is there AC lines and DC line. Don't think that AC only circuit breaker. Circuit breaker we have AC and DC. Both you are having. That is important point. We can use AC lines and DC power supply. Both cases we can use high resistance method. Next, low resistance method or current zero method. How the things will going on? Generally, this is a sinusoidal power supply is going on there. When there is a fault occur, we have to be open your circuit breaker at current 0 points. So you need to open your circuit breaker either this point. This is called a current 0 points. At current 0 points, if you lift a circuit breaker, that time there is no current, there is no arc. Once I am repeating, this is a sinusoidal power supply. You have to open your circuit breaker, not here and here. You need to open at current 0 locations. At power sinusoidal is there. If you open this circuit breaker here, this particular moment, the current between fixed and moving contacts is 0. If you open here, arc will struck. If you open here, small arc. If you open here, small arc, higher arc, higher arc, higher arc. At 0 points, 0 arc. At current 0 moments, if you open this, there is no current, therefore there is no arc. We can easily avoid this arcing phenomena by using current 0 method. The problem with current 0 method is at moment per second we have 50 cycles. 1 second we have like this 50 cycles will take place. In the 50 cycle, each cycle you have 2 current 0 points. At 2 current 0 points, opening is not so easy task. Some complex method is the opening within a short microseconds we need to open. So it's a toughest task. So that's one drawback. One more interesting point is which we can use only AC power supply. Which we can use only AC power supply, because DC there is no current 0 points. Only AC we are having current 0. That's what this method is applicable only AC, not for DC. That is one drawback. So this is a current 0 method. So generally the questions will ask, for a 50 Hz power supply, how many current zeros will be takes place? So things that 50 Hz power supply means 50 cycles will take place like this. For two cycles I will say 50 cycles you can say that. This is one cycle, 1 and 2 things will take place. Second cycle 1, 2 takes place. So 2 plus 2, 4 for 2 cycles. 3 cycles means 6. This should not count. This is a continuity of the things. For a 50 Hz power supply, we are having 100 current 0 points. For a 50 Hz power supply, we have 100 current 0 points. For a 100 Hz power supply, we have 200 current 0 points. This is what to reduce the arcing phenomena. Those are the two methods. In this is a little bit only for AC, this for AC DC. Generally, we are using this is what on high resistance method. For current 0 method, we have to be manage the things very carefully. This is the important things in the arcing phenomena. I hope very clear. If you like my channel, please subscribe it. You can watch, continue for other videos. Thanks for watching. Keep continue.